Are you taking magnesium? If you are, you're not alone. Magnesium supplements have become incredibly popular in recent years, with millions of people around the world adding them to their daily routines. Whether it's in the form of capsules, powders, or even gummies, magnesium is everywhere. But have you ever stopped to wonder if you really need it, or if it's actually helping you? Or more importantly, could it be doing you harm? Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the world of magnesium supplementation, exploring the science, the myths, and the real-life stories that make this mineral so fascinating, and sometimes so controversial. Let's start with a simple question. Why do so many people take magnesium in the first place? Magnesium is an essential mineral, meaning our bodies can't make it on their own. We have to get it from our diet or from supplements. It plays a crucial role in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including muscle and nerve function, blood sugar control, and blood pressure regulation. It's also involved in making protein, bone, and DNA. With such a long list of responsibilities, it's no wonder magnesium is often called the miracle mineral. But here's the catch. While magnesium is essential, more isn't always better. In fact, taking too much magnesium, especially from supplements, can lead to a range of health problems, some of which can be quite serious. And for certain people, magnesium supplements can be downright dangerous. So, before you reach for that bottle, it's important to understand both the benefits and the risks. You might want to pause and listen closely. This isn't just another health trend or a passing fad. The story of magnesium is much more complex than you might think. For some, magnesium supplements are a game changer, helping to relieve muscle cramps, improve sleep, and even reduce anxiety. For others, they can cause digestive issues, interact with medications, or worsen existing health conditions. The key is knowing when magnesium is right for you, and when it's not. Let's break it down. Magnesium is found naturally in many foods, including leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and even dark chocolate. Most people can get enough magnesium by eating a balanced diet. However, studies show that many adults don't meet the recommended daily intake, leading to concerns about widespread magnesium deficiency. This has fueled the booming market for magnesium supplements, with companies promising everything from better sleep to improved heart health. But is the hype justified? The answer isn't as straightforward as you might hope. While magnesium deficiency can cause real health problems, like muscle weakness, fatigue, and irregular heartbeat, most healthy adults don't need to worry about it if they eat a varied diet. In fact, taking too much magnesium from supplements can lead to side effects like diarrhea, nausea, and abdominal cramping. In rare cases, it can even cause dangerous heart rhythms or low blood pressure, especially in people with kidney problems. Magnesium is hailed as an essential mineral for our health, but believe it or not, it could be harmful to some individuals under certain conditions. For example, people with chronic kidney disease have a reduced ability to clear excess magnesium from their bodies. For them, even a modest dose of supplemental magnesium can build up to dangerous levels, leading to a condition called hypermagnesemia. Symptoms can range from mild, like flushing and low blood pressure, to severe, including difficulty breathing, irregular heartbeat, and even cardiac arrest. But it's not just people with kidney problems who need to be cautious. Magnesium can also interact with certain medications, such as antibiotics and diuretics, potentially reducing their effectiveness or causing unwanted side effects. Pregnant women, children, and older adults may also have different magnesium needs, making it important to consult a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement. So how do you know if you need magnesium supplements? The answer depends on your individual health, your diet, and your lifestyle. If you're experiencing symptoms like muscle cramps, fatigue, or irregular heartbeat, it's important to talk to your doctor. They can run tests to check your magnesium levels and help you decide if supplementation is right for you. Remember, more isn't always better. Sometimes it's about finding the right balance. In today's video, we're diving into the controversial topic of magnesium supplementation, when to stop and when to embrace it daily. We'll explore the latest research, hear from medical experts, and share real stories from people who have benefited from magnesium and from those who have experienced its downsides. We'll look at the different types of magnesium supplements, how they're absorbed by the body, and which forms are best for specific health concerns. We'll also discuss the signs of magnesium deficiency, how to get more magnesium from your diet, and the potential risks of oversupplementation. Whether you're an athlete looking to improve performance, someone struggling with sleep, or just curious about the latest health trends, this video is for you. Our goal is to give you the information you need to make informed decisions about your health, without falling for marketing hype or misinformation. Get ready for eye-opening information that could change how you view your health. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what magnesium does, who should consider supplementation, and who should avoid it. You'll learn how to spot the signs of deficiency, how to choose the right supplement if you need one, and how to avoid the pitfalls that can come with overuse. Most importantly, you'll be empowered to take control of your health, armed with the knowledge you need to make the best choices for your body and your life. So, grab a notebook, settle in, and let's get started on this journey to better health, one mineral at a time. Let's kick things off with the 4 warning signs that should make you stop taking magnesium immediately. Let's talk about a side effect that many people don't expect when they start taking magnesium supplements: diarrhea. If you find yourself experiencing frequent or sudden diarrhea after taking magnesium, it's a clear sign that your body may not be tolerating the supplement well. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's your body's way of telling you that something isn't quite right. Diarrhea can be uncomfortable, embarrassing, and disruptive to your daily life, but it's also an important signal that shouldn't be ignored. Many people start magnesium supplements for their potential benefits, such as supporting muscle function, improving sleep, or helping with stress. However, not everyone realizes that magnesium, especially in certain forms or at higher doses, can have a pronounced laxative effect. This means that your digestive system may react by speeding up the movement of food and water through your intestines, resulting in loose or watery stools. If you notice this happening regularly after you take magnesium, it's time to pause and reconsider your approach. Magnesium is an essential mineral that plays a crucial role in hundreds of bodily processes, from nerve transmission to muscle contraction and even the regulation of blood pressure. But when it comes to supplements, not all forms of magnesium are created equal. Some types, like magnesium citrate and magnesium sulfate, are particularly known for their laxative properties. In fact, magnesium sulfate is the main ingredient in Epsom salts, which are sometimes used as a remedy for constipation. When you take magnesium in high doses, or if your body is especially sensitive to it, the mineral draws water into your intestines. This extra water softens your stool and can trigger diarrhea. While this effect can be helpful for people who are constipated, it's definitely not ideal if you're taking magnesium for other reasons and end up spending more time in the bathroom than you'd like. The problem with frequent diarrhea isn't just the discomfort or inconvenience. When your body loses too much water through loose stools, you can quickly become dehydrated. Dehydration can make you feel tired, dizzy, and weak, and it can also affect your concentration and mood. But that's not all. Diarrhea can also lead to an imbalance in your electrolytes. Electrolytes are minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium itself, which are essential for keeping your heart beating regularly and your muscles working properly. If you lose too many electrolytes, you might notice muscle cramps, irregular heartbeats, or even more serious health issues. This is why it's so important to pay attention to your body's signals. If you're experiencing diarrhea after taking magnesium, especially if it happens more than once or twice, it's a sign that your current dose or form of magnesium may not be right for you. So, what should you do if you find yourself running to the bathroom more often after starting magnesium? First, consider the type and amount of magnesium you're taking. Some forms, like magnesium glycinate or magnesium malate, are less likely to cause digestive upset compared to magnesium citrate or oxide. You might want to try switching to a different form, or lowering your dose to see if your symptoms improve. It's also a good idea to take magnesium with food, as this can sometimes help reduce gastrointestinal side effects. If you're still having trouble, or if your diarrhea is severe or persistent, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider. They can help you determine whether magnesium is appropriate for you, and if so, which form and dose might be best. Remember, supplements are not one size fits all, and what works for one person may not work for another. Your health and comfort should always come first. It's also worth noting that some people are more sensitive to magnesium's effects than others. Factors like age, overall health, kidney function, and even your diet can influence how your body responds to magnesium supplements. For example, if you already eat a diet high in magnesium-rich foods, like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, you may not need as much supplemental magnesium. On the other hand, If you have certain health conditions, such as kidney disease, your body may have trouble processing extra magnesium, which can increase the risk of side effects like diarrhea. Always check with your doctor before starting any new supplement, especially if you have underlying health issues or are taking other medications. If you're looking to boost your magnesium levels without the risk of diarrhea, consider focusing on dietary sources of magnesium. Foods like spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds, black beans, and whole grains are excellent sources of this important mineral. Not only do these foods provide magnesium in a form that's easier for your body to absorb and use, but they also come with other valuable nutrients, like fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Eating a balanced diet rich in whole foods can help you maintain healthy magnesium levels without the unpleasant side effects that sometimes come with supplements. Staying hydrated is also crucial, especially if you've experienced diarrhea. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day to replace any fluids you may have lost. If you're feeling weak, dizzy, or notice that your urine is dark yellow, these could be signs of dehydration, and you should increase your fluid intake. In some cases, you may also need to replenish lost electrolytes with a balanced electrolyte drink, especially if your diarrhea has been severe or prolonged. Ultimately, the key takeaway is to listen to your body. Diarrhea is not a normal or healthy response to magnesium supplementation, and it's important to address it promptly. Don't ignore persistent digestive symptoms, and don't be afraid to reach out to a healthcare professional for guidance. Your doctor can help you find the right balance, whether that means adjusting your supplement regimen, exploring alternative forms of magnesium, or focusing on dietary sources instead. Remember, your health is unique, and what works for someone else may not be the best choice for you. By paying attention to your body's signals and making informed choices, you can enjoy the benefits of magnesium without the unwanted side effects. Whether you choose to get your magnesium from food or supplements, the goal is to support your overall health and well-being. If you ever notice changes in your digestion, energy, or mood after starting a new supplement, take it as an opportunity to check in with yourself and make adjustments as needed. Your comfort and health are always worth prioritizing. Secondly, let's talk about a symptom that can catch you off guard and leave you wincing in pain: unexplained muscle cramps. If you've ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, sharp pain in your calf, or found yourself massaging a muscle that seized up during a workout, you know just how uncomfortable and disruptive muscle cramps can be. These involuntary contractions can strike without warning, affecting anyone from athletes to office workers, and they often leave us searching for answers. While muscle cramps are common and usually harmless, they can sometimes signal an underlying issue, especially when they occur frequently or without an obvious cause. One of the most overlooked culprits? Your magnesium intake. Magnesium is well known for its role in supporting muscle relaxation and preventing cramps. Many people turn to magnesium supplements to ease tight muscles, especially if they're active or prone to nighttime leg cramps. It's true that magnesium helps regulate muscle contractions by balancing electrolytes and supporting nerve function. However, what many don't realize is that while magnesium is essential, too much of it can actually have the opposite effect. Instead of soothing your muscles, an excess of magnesium can lead to increased cramping and spasms, leaving you puzzled and frustrated. This is especially true if you're already getting enough magnesium from your diet, and then add supplements on top of that. This paradox is baffling but true. It seems counterintuitive that a mineral known for its muscle-relaxing properties could actually trigger the very problem it's supposed to prevent. But the body is a delicate balance, and when you tip the scales too far in one direction, unexpected things can happen. If you've been diligently taking magnesium supplements to ward off cramps, only to find that your muscles are cramping more than ever, you're not alone. Many people are surprised to learn that their well-intentioned efforts to support their health might actually be backfiring. The key is understanding how magnesium interacts with other minerals in your body and why more isn't always better. Here's what's happening inside your body. Magnesium and calcium work together to regulate muscle contractions. Magnesium helps muscles relax, while calcium is responsible for making them contract. When you have too much magnesium in your system, it can interfere with the delicate balance of calcium needed for proper muscle function. This disruption can actually cause your muscles to contract involuntarily, leading to those painful cramps and spasms you're trying to avoid. It's a classic case of too much of a good thing turning into a problem. Your body needs both minerals in the right proportions to keep your muscles functioning smoothly. If you overload on magnesium, you might inadvertently lower your calcium levels, setting the stage for muscle cramps, twitching, and even more serious issues if left unchecked. If any of this sounds familiar, if you've noticed more frequent or severe muscle cramps since starting a magnesium supplement, or if you're experiencing other symptoms like muscle twitching, weakness, or fatigue, it's time to take a closer look at your supplement routine. The first step is to pause your magnesium intake and see if your symptoms improve. Remember, supplements are meant to fill gaps in your diet, not to overload your system. It's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional before making changes to your supplement regimen, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking other medications. Your doctor can help you determine the right balance of minerals for your unique needs and may recommend blood tests to check your levels of magnesium, calcium, and other electrolytes. In the meantime, focus on getting your nutrients from a balanced diet rich in whole foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, which provide magnesium in a form your body can easily regulate. By paying attention to your body's signals and making informed choices, you can keep muscle cramps at bay and support your overall health. The third red flag is confusion or cognitive issues. Have you been feeling fuzzy or forgetful? High magnesium levels can impact your nervous system, leading to confusion and lethargy. If you find yourself struggling with clarity of thought or focus, it could indicate that magnesium is not your friend at this moment. Finally, if you experience irregular heart rhythms, you must stop magnesium immediately. While magnesium plays a crucial role in heart health, too much can lead to bradycardia, or the slowing of the heart rate, putting you at risk for more severe cardiovascular issues. Now that we've covered when to stop, let's move on to the 5 significant situations where taking magnesium daily can be exceptionally beneficial. First, if you suffer from frequent migraines, magnesium supplementation has shown promising results. Studies suggest that individuals with migraines often have lower magnesium levels, and supplementation can help in reducing the frequency and severity of these debilitating headaches. Next, if you're navigating through chronic stress or anxiety, magnesium can be your ally. It plays a crucial role in regulating neurotransmitters that send signals throughout the nervous system. Lower magnesium levels are linked to heightened anxiety and stress responses, making it a vital supplement for those dealing with high-stress environments. The third scenario is for the ladies out there, those experiencing PMS symptoms. Research indicates that magnesium can alleviate negative symptoms such as mood swings, bloating, and even cramps. It's an essential mineral that can help you regain balance during those tougher days. If you're dedicated to a healthy heart, magnesium should be an integral part of your daily routine. It supports heart health by regulating blood pressure and boosting arterial function, which is especially critical for those with risk factors for heart disease. Lastly, don't overlook bone health. Magnesium helps with calcium absorption in bones. Higher magnesium intake has been linked to increased bone density, which could be crucial as we age. So, to wrap it up, listen to your body. If you notice any of the warning signs, it could be time to stop your magnesium supplementation. But if you identify with the situations where magnesium is beneficial, make it a part of your daily regimen for optimal health.